Hey guys, this is George Roddy Roundup, Roddy Real Estate Investing Academy. I'm sitting here with Scott Sefton. Scott, thanks for taking the time out of your busy day. We in the promo we talked about your company,
yes, sir.
The HR Group. Can you just kind of quickly tell us who is the HR Group and what are you guys all about?
Sure. We're basically a residential and also a commercial renovation company. We've been around for around 12 years or so. Specializing in a full turnkey product from start to finish. We work with a lot of investors, which is one of the reasons why I was drawn to your group, is because you have a lot of very interesting investors who are anxious to get out there in the market and really
buy some houses.
Yeah, buy some houses, turn some profits. So
right.
So we've focused. We have shifted our model to basically facilitate these type of individuals and be able to offer them a turnkey package to where they can literally come to us and have every item taken care of and just sit back and do what they're best at, which would be finding the next deal.
Yeah,
and let
absolutely.
us do our job.
I guess on that line of thought, talk to me about if I were to call you tomorrow. I mean, somebody's watching this video.
Sure.
They've never used you before. They saw you at the Roddy Roundup or on our website. Talk to me about the process, I guess, from the beginning to the end, if you don't mind.
Sure, good question. So basically, what your Roddy people are your Roddy investors are gonna do is they're gonna give us a call.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give us a call up here to the office, and one of my project managers or myself will take the call. Basically, get a little bit of information from them, schedule an appointment to where we can go out and meet with them at the property if they're available.
Yeah.
Typically, I like to do that because I get directly with the customer. They tell me what they're trying to accomplish.
Right. What is their big picture?
Yeah. What their end result is.
Yeah.
Whether it's a rental property or flip and sell.
Yeah.
Whatever the case might be. So we'll go out there. We'll do the initial consultation with them. Walk through the property, discuss it, put it all on paper. Come back to the office. Get them a hard number of what it's going to take to get the property in the condition that they're looking to have it in.
Okay.
And then once...
Now, this number has line items. I mean, it's a line by
Absolutely.
line.
We break down our proposals to where they're really user-friendly so
Mm-hmm.
that, anyone can look at the proposal and go, it's broken down by room.
Okay.
And we do that because it gives them an opportunity to compare apples to apples if they, in fact, have another bid.
Okay.
We want them to know that, hey, look, our prices are extremely competitive, and what they're getting with our services is the turnkey package, and knowing that they're not only going to have someone who finishes the job right, not only from a quality standpoint, but from a time standpoint, but also who has someone managing their properties, or managing the project, I should say. We have, on every one of our projects, we have a site supervisor that drives around and checks the projects to make sure they're going along as scheduled.
Okay.
Making sure the material's there, making sure the quality of the product is at the level that it should be.
Yeah.
We understand that time is money in this industry. If they're not getting this project done in a quick time,
right.
They're spending money.
It's
going right
costing
out the door.
them money.
Absolutely. So that's our focus.
Subs versus employees.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to dig into your business too much, sure. But can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. A lot of times, we're predominantly in-house, meaning that most of the people that are out on the properties are employed by the HR group.
Okay.
If it's a real specific thing like a pool or something like that,
right.
Well, naturally we don't do stuff like that. So we have a list of subs that we would lean toward,
right?
And of course we would want to get the customers or the investors' approval, but we do have those that are at their disposal.
But at the end of the day, you're going to put a line item if it needs a new roof, whether it's an employee or you sub it out.
Correct.
It's going to be a line item that it's $3,800.
Exactly.
For
they're going to have a hard cost, and the hard cost is based on visually what you can see. So naturally, if you rip off the shingles and you find something that no one could see, then
right.
that would be the only difference. But for the most part, we like to give a firm number from the start so that the investor can calculate, not only profit margins, but additional expenditures of what they may have invested with the bank from that standpoint. It overall gives them just a good view of what they can expect.
What's the time frame? If I called you, you went out, we did a site visit, walked the project with me. You said you come back to the office and put, pencil to pad and
sure.
calculate everything. Can I expect that in a week, in 2 days? I mean, what's the average?
Yeah, it's another great question. Typically, we like to have our proposals turned and in the customer's hand or the investor's hand within 24 to 48 hours after getting to the property.
Okay.
Once again, time is of the essence. We want to have some firm numbers to them so that they can look at our proposal and say, hey, this is a winner chicken dinner.
Right.
Let's go with this group and get started.
Okay.
From a standpoint of the total turnkey of the project, depending on the size of and the scope of the project, our full scale remodels right now are typically anywhere from 2.5 to 3 weeks total turnkey.
Okay.
So it's a pretty competitive time.
Yeah.
In terms of getting the product out to the customer so they can either rent it or put it on the market for sale.
Gotcha. I guess one last question is, I heard a rumor. And you know how Dallas is,
right? It's out there, isn't it?
So I heard you guys were expanding. Tell me if that's true or not.
It is.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
We've been fortunate enough to do pretty well in this market. I think it's because of our business model. We've accumulated a large following of investors, repeat customers, and so we are expanding. In fact, in December we are relocating to our new office. It's going to be around 8,000 square feet. 20 new offices, large warehouses. It's going to be fantastic. We're actually going to hold an open house, and so we're going to invite some of our investors in to see the product and come and have a little cocktail and enjoy. Enjoy each
little open house. I love it.
Absolutely.
Is your price going to go up 20%
now? Oh, absolutely not. No. Not at all.
Right, so
not at all.
I always try to do this,
yes.
But for the Roddy followers. Is there anything, if I twisted your arm, is there anything you can do for them? If they mention that they're a Roddy follower.
Absolutely. If they call us and they mention that they're a Roddy follower, we're going to give them $100 off their total turnkey product.
Nice.
Assuming that's $2,500 or more.
Okay.
But
I can't tell you to screw in some light bulbs
for free, or do a faucet for free.
Right.
But yes, we will give them $100 off of their total turnkey, and just because we want them to know that, hey, we're invested in not only the Roddy way of doing things, but also their members and everyone that's involved in the program. So.
Scott, thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy. You guys, on your next project, I highly recommend calling Scott and his staff for your next rehab project.
Awesome. I look forward to it. Thank you.
Right. Bye.
Bye.